So, what's the biggest lie about finding peace after 40? That you need to fix what's broken in your life. I spent years believing that, and it only made things worse. What if everything you've been taught about finding inner peace is actually keeping you from it? In the next few minutes, I'm going to share what nobody tells you about finding true peace, including the shift that changed everything for me. And fair warning, the truth might completely contradict what you've been trying to do. Let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? You've achieved many of the things you thought would bring fulfillment, perhaps career success, relationships, maybe raising children, yet there's still a persistent inner critic, this feeling that something's missing. You keep thinking, if I could just fix this one part of myself, or if I could just figure out what's wrong with me, then peace would finally come. Here's what nobody tells you. That approach is exactly what's keeping peace out of reach. The constant self-improvement treadmill, the endless fixing. It's exhausting, isn't it? And the cruel irony is that the harder you try to fix yourself into peace, the more elusive it becomes. Here's what I've discovered in midlife searching for peace. The path to peace isn't about fixing what's wrong with you. It's about recognizing what you've been carrying all along. Imagine your life as a backpack, and over the decades, you've been collecting experiences, some joyful, some painful. But here's what happens for many of us. We label the difficult experiences as failures or flaws that need some kind of fixing, and we carry them as evidence that we are damaged rather than we're human. The first surprising shift towards peace comes when you realize those struggles, they weren't signs of your weakness. They were demonstrations of your strength. They don't need fixing. They need integrating into your story with compassion. Let me share something personal. For years, I viewed my struggles with self-doubt as evidence that something was fundamentally wrong with me. I kept trying to fix this part of myself, reading books, trying techniques, constantly working on myself, but peace was nowhere to be found. I couldn't find it. The breakthrough came when I stopped seeing my self-doubt as a problem to solve and instead got curious about what it was trying to tell me. I began to treat that part of myself with compassion rather than frustration. This is the essence of what I now call the first of 5 simple shifts, moving from self-criticism to self-compassion, not as a nice theory, but as a practical daily practice that changes everything. When you make this shift, you stop trying to fix yourself into worthiness and instead embrace your whole story with compassion. Something remarkable happens. That peace you've been chasing stops being something you need to achieve and becomes something you simply uncover. Imagine approaching each day not as a project of self-improvement, but as an opportunity for self-acceptance. Imagine viewing your past not as a series of mistakes to overcome, but as the very journey that shaped your wisdom and resilience. This doesn't mean giving up on growth. Quite the opposite. When you're no longer exhausting yourself with self-criticism, you have so much more energy for meaningful change. But now this change comes from a place of wholeness, not brokenness. What I've shared today about moving from self-criticism to self-compassion is just the first of what I call the 5 simple shifts. Each shift challenges conventional wisdom about what creates true inner peace and silences your inner critic. If you're tired of the constant self-improvement treadmill and ready for a different approach to finding peace, I've created something special for you. It's a free guide called 5 Simple Shifts to Finding Peace After 40 that walks you through each of these transformational shifts with practical exercises you can start today. This isn't about adding more to your self-improvement to-do list. It's about discovering the peace that comes when you stop trying to fix yourself and start embracing your whole story with compassion. Click the link in the description below to download your free guide. Remember, the peace you're seeking isn't found in becoming someone new. It's found in embracing who you've been all along. And I'll see you in the next video.